AFTV, would you take that today if someone had said to you at the start of the game, a draw at Goodison? I mean, they've been doing all right under Duncan Ferguson, got a draw against United, took Chelsea apart here, very unlucky during the week as well against Leicester, so it was never going to be an easy game.
No, you're right, it's never going to be an easy game. I probably would have taken a draw because I didn't expect us to win. And especially keeping a clean sheet as well with that draw, you can't complain. If we come here, draw the game, but we've been opened up so many times and it's worrying signs, then we would all be moaning, and even if we've lost. But today, you're going to have to take a draw. Yes, a long journey here, long journey home, but ultimately we didn't lose, so you have to take the positive in that. I thought the first half was just quite boring and dull. No teams really did anything, and no teams kind of took control of the game. So we had probably majority of the possession, but we didn't really do anything with it. And Everton, when they got their chances, they weren't clinical because they didn't really create many, but they didn't do anything with the ball. And then we go into the second half. I thought Smith Rowe should have come off first half because he didn't play very well. But then second half, when he came out, first 10-15 minutes, Everton were up for it, but Smith Rowe seemed like one of the main Arsenal guys that started to get on the ball more and started to change his performance from the firch half, which is obviously an encouraging sign. And then, towards the end of the game, we had a few quick breaks, but ultimately we didn't really do a lot to score, but neither did Everton. So you can't really complain about that.
Yeah, and do we got to say a special shout out to those youngsters, because I was very worried when I saw the team sheet before the game, I've got to admit, but the youngsters today really stood up. I thought Saka was brilliant at left back.
Yeah, well, I thought the youngsters did step up. I thought Reece Nelson played all right. Saka, like you said, at left back as well, played quite well. Smith Rowe in the second half stepped up. Martinelli again, he's a very good shining light that we need to nurture him and keep him, because his work rate is something that you can't kind of train. It just comes naturally, and he's got that. So if we can just train him and not build a team around him, but get the best out of him, he can become a dangerous player. But ultimately, no team were dominant at any part in the game. There wasn't like a 15 or 20 minute period where one team had loads of corners or loads of free kicks. It was quite even. So a draw is a fair result, But ultimately, it's just we did need the win, but a draw's not that bad.
And Arteta happy that he's coming?
No, because I didn't want Arteta. Arteta hasn't.
But now that you didn't want him, but now that he's here,
yeah, you're gonna.
Are you after listening him talk? Are you a bit more infused?
Yeah, no, I am. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. And obviously I'm going to back him 100% because you're now the new head coach. But I don't get why we sacked Emery on the 26th of November, I think, and we hired Arteta on the 20th of December. So that's nearly a month with an interim manager. Why is it taking us that long? When we kind of knew we were going to get Arteta anyway, because we wanted Arteta when Emery joined. So why don't we keep Emery for that time, or get Arteta in back then? Because now this season is kind of, it's a waste, because we're on 23 points now out of 18 games. So we're nearly halfway through the season. We're only on 23 points as a club. Now Arteta, maximum amount of points he can get now is what? We've got 30 games, we've got 20 games at 60 points. So we can get 83 if we win all of our games, and that's still, nowhere near the top of the league. And that's if we win all of our matches, we'll be able to get top 4. Now that's not going to happen. But Arteta, ultimately, what he needs to do, he needs to come in, he needs to tell, the people that he wants to play a certain way. You need to meet these certain requirements or standards, and if you don't, you're not playing. Doesn't matter if you're Mesut Ozil or Reece Nelson, Bukayo Saka, Aubameyang, if you're not meeting it, you can't play. Because today, I like what Lundberg's done. He didn't play Ozil, he didn't bring Ozil. Yeah, he might have been carrying a knock, but last week after what he did, he didn't deserve to play. But we go into a new era with Arteta, and he's taken over for the Bournemouth match, I'm guessing. So we can see, how he's going to play. But ultimately, we come here, didn't lose, kept a clean sheet. So, more happy than sad.